Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of raw power, engineering marvels, or just love a good dose of nostalgia, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the story of the most legendary turbo machine, a beast from the past that redefined performance, turned heads, and left a legacy that still gets gearheads talking. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's take a trip down memory lane to uncover why this turbocharged icon is still celebrated today. Ready? Let's roll. Picture this. It's the 1980s, a time of big hair, bold designs, and an obsession with speed. In the world of machines, one name stood above the rest, a turbocharged titan that wasn't just a product but a cultural phenomenon. This isn't just about horsepower or sleek designs. It's about a machine that captured the spirit of an era. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a history buff, or just curious about the legends of engineering, this story is going to blow your mind. So, what makes this turbo machine so iconic? Let's break it down. To understand why this machine became a legend, we need to set the stage. The 1970s and 80s were a wild time for engineering. After the fuel crisis of the early 70s, manufacturers were desperate to balance performance with efficiency. Enter the turbocharger, a game-changer that could squeeze more power out of smaller engines. Turbo technology wasn't new, but it was about to take the world by storm. Car makers, motorcycle manufacturers, and even heavy machinery companies were all jumping on the turbo bandwagon. But one machine stood out, not just for its power but for its audacity. It wasn't just a product, it was a statement. This turbo machine, which we'll reveal in just a moment, became a symbol of innovation. It wasn't about being the fastest or the flashiest. It was about pushing boundaries and proving what was possible. So, what was this mystery machine? Drumroll, please, we're talking about the Porsche 959, a car that redefined what a turbocharged vehicle could be. Let's get into the heart of the story. The Porsche 959. Launched in 1986, this wasn't just a car, it was a technological tour de force. Porsche didn't set out to build just another sports car. They aimed to create the ultimate driving machine, and boy, did they deliver. The 959 was a showcase of what turbocharging could achieve when paired with cutting-edge engineering. This turbo machine, which we'll reveal in just a moment, became a symbol of innovation. It wasn't about being the fastest or the flashiest. It was about pushing boundaries and proving what was possible. So, what was this mystery machine? Drumroll, please, we're talking about the Porsche 959, a car that redefined what a turbocharged vehicle could be. First off, let's talk specs. The 959 was powered by a 2.8-liter flat-six engine with twin sequential turbochargers. That's right, sequential turbos, a setup that was practically sci-fi at the time. This beast pumped out 444 horsepower, which might not sound insane by today's standards, but in the mid-80s it was mind-blowing. It could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds and had a top speed north of 190 miles per hour. For context, that was faster than most supercars of the era, including the Ferrari F40. But the 959 wasn't just about raw speed. It was a pioneer in technology. It featured an advanced all-wheel drive system with adjustable torque distribution, something we take for granted now but was revolutionary then. The suspension was adjustable as well, allowing drivers to tweak the ride height for different conditions. And let's not forget the lightweight body, made with aluminum and Kevlar to keep weight down while maintaining strength. This car wasn't just built to race. It was built to dominate. What makes the 959 even more legendary is its origin story. Porsche developed it for Group B rallying, a motorsport category known for its no-holds-barred approach to speed. Group B was the Wild West of racing, insane power, minimal rules, and cars that were basically rockets on wheels. To compete, Porsche had to build a road-legal version of the 959 to meet homologation rules, and that's how this monster ended up on the streets. The 959's rally version, the 961, took on the grueling Paris-Dakar Rally, one of the toughest races in the world. In 1986, it finished first and second in its class, proving that this turbo machine wasn't just a show pony. It could take a beating and keep going. That blend of race-bred performance and road-legal practicality made the 959 a legend in both worlds. What makes the 959 even more legendary is its origin story. Porsche developed it for Group B rallying, a motorsport category known for its no-holds-barred approach to speed. Group B was the Wild West of racing, insane power, minimal rules, and cars that were basically rockets on wheels. To compete, Porsche had to build a road-legal version of the 959 to meet homologation rules, and that's how this monster ended up on the streets. The 959's rally version, the 961, took on the grueling Paris-Dakar Rally, one of the toughest races in the world. In 1986, it finished first and second in its class, proving that this turbo machine wasn't just a show pony. It could take a beating and keep going. That blend of race-bred performance and road-legal practicality made the 959 a legend in both worlds. The 959 wasn't just a hit with car nerds. It became a cultural icon. It starred in movies, graced the covers of magazines, and was the dream car for a generation. If you had a Porsche 959 poster on your wall, you were basically the coolest kid in school. Even Bill Gates owned one, though he famously had to wait years to get it into the US because of import regulations. That's how exclusive this machine was. Only about 337 were ever made, and each one cost a fortune, around $225,000 in 1986 money. That's over $500,000 today. So, why does the Porsche 959 still hold a special place in our hearts? For one, it was a trailblazer. It showed the world what turbocharging could do when done right. The sequential turbo setup minimized lag, delivering power smoothly across the rev range. That tech trickled down to other cars, influencing everything from the Nissan GT-R to modern Porsches like the 911 Turbo. But it's more than just the tech. The 959 represents a time when manufacturers took big risks. Porsche didn't just want to build a fast car. They wanted to push the limits of what was possible. They threw everything they had at the 959, money, brains, and passion, and the result was a machine that's still revered nearly 4 decades later. Now, let's keep it real. The 959 wasn't flawless. It was insanely expensive to produce, and Porsche reportedly lost money on every unit sold. Maintenance was a nightmare. Those twin turbos and complex electronics weren't exactly DIY friendly. And because so few were made, getting parts today is like finding a needle in a haystack. But those quirks only add to its legend. It was a bold, ambitious project that didn't play it safe, and that's why we love it. Let's put the 959 in context with today's turbo machines. Modern supercars like the Bugatti Chiron or the McLaren P1 have way more power, some pushing over 1,000 horsepower. But they owe a debt to the 959. Its all-wheel drive system, advanced aerodynamics, and turbo tech laid the groundwork for today's hypercars. Even now, the 959's performance holds up. It might not outrun a Tesla Plaid in a straight line, but on a twisty road or a rally stage, its balance and agility still shine. So, there you have it, the Porsche 959, the most legendary turbo machine of the past. It's a reminder of what happens when engineers dream big and go all in. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button and let me know in the comments. What's your favorite turbo machine from history? Maybe it's the 959, or maybe it's something else like the Toyota Supra or the Audi Quattro. Drop your thoughts below, and let's get the conversation going. Also, if you want more videos like this, where we explore the greatest machines of all time, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you're curious about other iconic cars, check out our playlist on automotive legends, right here, point to screen. For more on the 959, head to Porsche's official archives or check out the awesome documentary on YouTube about Group B rallying. It's a wild ride. Thanks for watching, Gearheads. Stay turbocharged, and I'll see you in the next one.